musicians, great homegrown food, and local breweries. It's all part of Carolina Jubilee.
Well, founder Zach White is here to tell us all about the Carolina Jubilee. Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Of course. Okay, this sounds like a lot of fun. It's a two-day festival, and what's going to happen?
Well, we have 18 bands over 2 days. We got 3 amazing chefs sourcing everything from North Carolina farms, 5 different distilleries that Kel Mitten from Soul Gastro Lounge is doing some awesome signature cocktails with. So it's really a festival that celebrates Carolina agriculture and the businesses that source from the Carolinas. And that was something that really wanted to build for Carolina Farm Trust, is something that we could live our mission to a broad demographic, broad focus of it can be done. It's not we're not having craft beer as a novelty. It's there as the substance. So
you know, it takes place in Harmony, North Carolina. Why did you choose that spot?
For me, there's a big divide in the country. For me, at this point in time, is the urban and rural divide. And as much as we need to keep talking about it, we need to go to experience it. And North Iredell County is the heart of agriculture in North Carolina, and it felt cheap to do it anywhere else. So it is going to be harder in the beginning, to get kind of people up there. But it is in the central part of, Raleigh, Greensboro, Durham, Asheville, Boone.
So everybody
Charlotte.
could get there.
It's an hour north of Charlotte. It's 2 hours from Raleigh, hour from Greensboro, hour from Boone, hour and a half from Asheville. It's very just north of that 77-40 corridor. So it's just very easy to get to. And again, it's a very rural setting. In agriculture has everyone has their different ideology of it, but once you're there, there's no light pollution. When these guys are singing, when Times Square is singing on Friday night, the stars will be right there, right with them.
Beautiful. You mentioned Carolina Farm Trust. That's who benefits from all of this. Tell us more about them and why it's so important to you that they're supported.
Well, Carolina Farm Trust is a nonprofit that I started about 2 years ago. The mission is to protect farmland and foster an ecosystem of sustainable farming. But the heart of it is to help build and support Carolina farms, so we have a regional food system that we can trust and rely on. I think it was, with Irma coming in, you just kind of saw how emptied the shelves were, kind of in our grocery stores across the region. A simple question: what about if the trucks didn't come to refill it? And what if we had to rely kind of on a regional system? And right now we couldn't if we even wanted to. So that's really the ideology there, is really trying to bring the relationship from our food, the way it's grown, back to the farmers themselves. And really what we want to do in that way is to invest in the farming community directly.
Well, Chef Barlow's going to be there, so what type of foods can we expect?
Yeah, Clark Barlow from Heirloom, he's coming up. He's doing a from scratch lamb dog, a pork dog, and then he is foraging mushrooms to do a vegan option. We have Chef Jaffe Kabui, who's from Kenya but lives in Pittsburgh, who's an amazing guy. He's coming out to do a whole goat and doing a lot of different versions of some menus from a goat. And then Chef Harrison Littell from Winston is coming out and doing a pig, cornbread, and doing some different variations of that. And they're sourcing from all different farms across the Carolinas.
Really sounds like fun. Again, 18 bands are going to take part, and a couple of the musicians who will be there are Sam Tayloe and Houston Norris. They're here this morning to give us a little taste of the great music that you'll hear.
Queen City's on fire tonight. You know it's not the city lights this time. It's the long pines in the hills. Oh, there's nothing that we can do. The wind is moving with a strength or two. I just sit alone and think of you and what I've done. Just some matches and some gasoline. One man's thoughts, it can kill our dreams. I can't help but to feel the same with you. Trouble ain't here yet, but it's a-coming soon. Queen City's on fire tonight, and don't suspect the moonlight this time. You find that hindsight ain't so clear. nothing that we can do. And heavenly waters they can break on through. The ground's already crooked from years of sweet decay. Even with our one-track minds, we ought to know that it's suicide. And soaring angels wanna fly in like summer cartoons. And trouble ain't here yet, but it's a-coming soon.
So good. That was
Indeed,
beautiful.
indeed,
Oh, I
indeed,
love
indeed.
it. Again, you can hear more at Carolina Jubilee. It's September 29th and the 30th at Vanoy Farms in Harmony, North Carolina. Tickets are $55 for both days. Camping is available. Visit thecarolinajubilee.org for more information. Thecarolinajubilee.org. Thanks to all of you guys for being here today. Sounds awesome.